Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Yo. What up, though, people? Like to welcome you back to the Keep the C-No podcast. I am your boy Brown. To the left of me, you got
your boy John.
Brother X is in the building.
Professor X.
Professor X, pardon me. To the left of Professor X, who do we have?
We got Vito in the back in the building.
Okay, a.k.a. who?
Vito Samuels.
Okay, I'm just saying if you sticking to the script, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just making sure, people, we appreciate you for tuning back in. Everybody that's new here, we appreciate y'all. We've definitely got some new subs. If you're not subbed to the channel, make sure you hit the sub button, hit the like button, drop a comment while you at us. So listen, we've been avoiding this topic for a couple weeks. Not avoiding it, but we definitely put it off for a while. Britney Griner. She's been detained in Russia since February. She just pleaded guilty. They're saying Biden is saying the U.S. is doing everything to try to get her home. Keep it a C-note. Is Britney Griner being used as a political pawn?
Oh, Professor X.
I do think that she's being used as a political pawn, but at the end of the day, I think it's kind of fucked up how she's being viewed, though, because it
what, like she a drug head or something?
Yeah, like she
a smuggler.
She caught that with the weed baits, but it's just messed up that she's been over there that long for that type of like crime. I mean, like,
right.
The United States should have been got her out. Basically.
Okay, so what you think, Vito?
Absolutely.
Right.
She's definitely being used as a pawn because I seen something earlier today where it says that Russia offered them Britney Griner for a Russian arms dealer that's booked over here right now.
Oh, a trade.
Yeah, basically a trade.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know about no trades, but my thing is this, right? The U.S. they can't just go get her, can they? And I mean, that's definitely a different joint over there, right?
But there's always some talks that you could do behind closed doors, like.
But are they talking with Russia now with this Ukraine stuff?
Probably not with the type time that Joe Biden on or whatever. Because I remember when Trump he went to bat and actually tried to do. He went crazy trying to get A$AP Rocky out.
Right.
When he got locked up abroad.
Go ahead. I'm gonna say this for the conspiracy corner. Go ahead.
But I just don't know what type of weight Britney Griner holds right now, and I mean, like, what's her importance? Because if
she's one of the best players in the WNBA,
and I totally agree. But the USA right now is showing her like, all right, we'll get to it when we get to it. Like her
but what I'm saying,
they should have been got
besides her for talks, there's nothing they can do. They can't go over there and Brody her out, can they?
I feel like Trump did what he did for A$AP to get the black people in his corner.
I think there's always some talks.
So that's what you think Trump was trying to reel the blacks in?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your thoughts, people? Britney Griner, is she being used as a political pawn? Keep it a C-note.
But wait, let's not forget though. Remember, he also went to bat for the ball, Lonzo Ball, when he got locked up over. I forget what country it was, but he was acting like.
Oh yeah.
It all came with the same shit. And remember, he was talking shit too, though.
Yeah, and Trump did talk to them folks over there. Yeah, blase, and then I mean the Ball family, they ain't thank Trump or nothing at all. They just thought it was like part of his job just to get him out. But I just think the U.S. right now, if they wanted her out, they could get her out for real.
Okay. Listen, I want to piggyback off something you said because her importance. You said, what's her importance, right?
Yep.
Let's keep it a C-note. We already know she's over there basically because in the WNBA, they're getting paid peanuts.
Yep.
They're underpaid. So during the winter, they got to go Russia and other places to make money and play in winter leagues.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we know that they're underpaid. Are women athletes undervalued? Keep it a C-note.
Absolutely.
Got-
Look at boxing. Clarissa Shields. She one of the best to ever do it. She probably could beat a couple of men, if in my opinion, but she don't really get the publicity that the other guys get.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Yeah. No, I just found it funny when you said the importance thing. Because it's like she is one of the faces of the WNBA, so it was like I don't know.
But if it was anybody else, would they have got him out?
Yeah. Well, I want to get to that because her coach, Phoenix Mercury coach, her name Vanessa Nygaard or something like that. She says that if it was LeBron locked up over there, if he would have got locked up over there, he would have been out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that no cap, or should we call her Oouuber?
No cap.
Why y'all say that?
Because LeBron would have definitely been out.
Because listen, this is my thing. It's especially with the Trump thing. I don't think Joe Biden has relationships Trump has over there. Like Trump got relationships with them guys over there. Biden don't.
Yeah, but I'm saying with Trump, it was different spots, right? It was China over here. Where was A$AP Rocky at?
He was in Switzerland or Russia or something like that. But think about it. Trump is a businessman all over the world.
Natural business.
Right.
So he got relationships all over the world. I don't think Biden got that.
Okay, so being as though you said that, let me piggyback, ask y'all a question. As far as safety, as far as not going to war, United States and all that, do you feel as though it's better to have presidents with the business mentality instead of like politicians because they build more relationships?
It's 50-50 because one with a business mentality is going to let business come before like human rights in certain instances.
So let me ask you this. Trump right now, if Trump was in office and this stuff was going on with Ukraine and Russia, would Trump be a businessman and just mind his business and let them do them and gas prices and all that would be regular?
Not if he was up for re-election. They would be out. No rap.
I don't think Trump would have meddled in that. I think he would have fell back off of that.
Trump would have got in that shit. He can't not mind his business.
But see, what we got to understand is I look at the United States as a business. For real, that's what it is a business.
But
I thought Donald Trump, I mean, as a business, I didn't think
let's just look at it as a business-wise, because some of the stuff that he wanted to do was like, let's make stuff here instead of having to rely on other places. So now when we in these type situations, we not messed up. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I'm like, if you look at it, if you have somebody running things from a business aspect, then, you know, they may handle things a little better, know how to finesse. He might have been finessing, what's his name? Putin. We don't know that.
You know, him and Putin got a relationship.
That's what I'm saying. But the whole time, he might be finessing him on, you know, we don't never know. You see what I'm saying? So, what's your thoughts, people? If it was LeBron James locked up over Russia, would he have been locked up as long as Britney Griner keep the C note with us? Let's talk about food plants. There's a lot going on where they're saying there's a lot of food plants being burnt down. They're also saying you had the one farm where all the cows died from heat exhaustion. What's your thoughts on that? Are we headed towards a food shortage? Keep it a C note.
This could have also been in like conspiracy corner.
Yes, it could have.
But yes, I do think we're going towards a food shortage, and we're and I think we're mostly the cause of it. All these plants that somehow burnt down, I don't believe that they burnt down by accident.
No,
right?
It's impossible.
It's impossible. You're right. So like the price of food is going to go up because it's so minute and so much is harder to come by.
Prices already rising sky high.
Yo, most products are already up about 10% on most products, and that's like the bare minimum that inflation has went on most on food products.
Right. So you're right. This should have been conspiracy corner because a lot of people believe that this is the first step and the switching us over into synthetic meat, synthetic food.
Did you
but
remember?
This goes back to what you were saying about Trump, though, because if we would have had some infrastructure, some businesses, some shit here, where we were able to build and have better farming, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Remember that video I sent where they showed that Bill Gates owns all the acres of farmland?
How does he own all that?
He bought all that shit. All that shit is coming into play, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm like, damn, crazy. He owns half of everything everywhere.
Yeah,
like
so,
that.
He got something coming up because you can't farm there. He got all this farmland that's taken up that we can't farm now.
Even I seen with this little Russia-Ukraine thing that like we get fertilizer and stuff from over there, so everything is like hitting us. You know what I mean? Because of them. Which I'm saying again, business minded. If the way, because let's keep it a C note. The next thing that's gonna happen is we're gonna send people over there, troops over there, and we gonna be involved in that war. Y'all don't think that's coming?
It's always coming. There's always money to be made in war.
What I'm saying is, so do you think Trump would have went to war? What I'm saying, me personally, I think Trump would have minded his business.
Yeah.
I think we would not be involved in that. Now, you say re-election, it would have mattered, right? It would have
been on and popping. But because Trump don't, first and foremost, white people don't have it in them to mind the business, for one.
Right.
And for two, it's money to be made in a war.
But if he got the economy flowing, jobs going, gas is down, I mean, like, it's hard. Where Trump lost at was on his social affairs. But as far as, like, his business tactics, I ain't got nothing.
But let's not act like a lot of that Trump shit wasn't a trickle down effect of what Obama was doing when he those folks they were sitting there waiting, and most of my biggest beef with Donald Trump ain't even really with Donald Trump. It's with
a lot of stuff that Donald, even with Obama, Donald Trump had to clean up a lot of stuff too.
But that the unemployment rate was already on its way down when Obama. And then that shit when he was starting to get people out of jail at the end of his run, Trump just started doing the same thing with him and Kardashian and Obamacare. He didn't do nothing but change the name.
Let me ask you this then, because it go back to what you just said, right? You said at the end of Obama, and Obama had 8 years, so at the end of it started going down. So was that let me do something right now at the last?
Most
you
likely,
know what I mean?
Most
because
likely.
He had 8 years to do it. And
Obama shit was going down
rapidly
as throughout his whole year by year. So it was already going on. And as far as the Obamacare, like the healthcare, Trump basically did Obamacare, but just changed the name.
Right. See,
Affordable healthcare.
Let me say one last thing about this food plan thing, because I found something real funny, right? When you go on Google and try to look it up, you get all these pages that's like fact checker pages, right? And all these pages are striking down these reports. And they're not striking them down because these places aren't getting burnt down. Mm-hmm. The number is inaccurate. They're striking them down and saying that the post is inaccurate because people are saying that it's intentionally being done.
So it's being done.
So it's being done.
The truth is getting out
It's
there.
being done, but on that little fact checker, they're going to deny it because they're saying basically these fires happen every year.
And think about this, though. When they say the cows died from heat exhaustion, this is not even one of the hottest summers that's been going on since I've been alive, because it's been a lot of rainy days. It hasn't been that hot. Right. It's no way in the world them cows are dying from heat exhaustion.
Right.
Not all at once at this no.
But see, with those fact checkers though, man, you got to realize it's six heads actually controlling all the media, right?
Right.
Six heads controlling all the media. So YouTube, I'm pretty sure they're right under in control. They know what time, what's going on out there.
Ain't no doubt.
What they want spread out there and what they don't put out there. So.
Ain't no doubt. I just found it funny because I'm thinking as I'm reading through these different articles, like they all striking it down because they're saying it's being intentionally done.
Most of my posts I share anyway are like, it was like there's a little excerpt saying like it's a fact check or whatever, because like if they got to put that shit on there, then you know it's something up.
Yeah, That's my thought. So what's your thoughts, people? We got a lot of food plants that have been burning down lately. Are we headed towards a food shortage? If we're going conspiracy-wise, are they trying to get us synthetic meat, synthetic food? Keep it a C note. Let us know. Let me ask you guys a question. Summer League basketball has been popping off, right?
Mm-hmm.
How serious do you take Summer League basketball? Do you take it serious at all?
I do.
I do.
Why?
I mean, you get to see these players first time. I mean, it's on the elite level, but I mean, it's still with the entry level new guys and first year for returning guys and whatnot. So it's just a good chance to see what you're working with, see how he operates with his teammates, and seeing what type of player you just drafted. Or
I just like to watch it for the same reason I watch preseason football, just to see the young talent, to see what they're capable of.
Right.
Even though I'm fully against preseason football because people get hurt, but you get a chance to see what the young guys are working with.
I agree with you, Vito. I don't take Summer League basketball serious, but I do like to watch it. I even like to watch even when you get a hope that somebody that you rooted for in college didn't get drafted and they hooping in them leagues. Yeah. And even though it be a long shot, you know what I mean, you still get the hope like, damn, my man making the league and he got a chance to make the league. So I think it's good for the young boys. You get to showcase your talent. But I don't take any of it serious because a person can dominate in summer league and be a 13th man. Even though 13th man, I always say is not a bum.
What you like out of Chet so far?
I mean, like I said again, it's summer league, so I don't really take it serious.
Chet, listen, one thing I can say about Chet, his attitude alone is gonna make him play. He's a player.
He has up and down games, but when he has the up games, it shows you his potential. He
already broke the record in game 1 for blocks.
Right. So what I'm saying is, he's gonna have the chance because they're pushing him.
And he in a perfect situation with OKC.
He in the perfect situation,
he
but
blocked Taco Fall shot.
He might whatchamacallit, but Taco Fall is a bum now. But whatchamacallit, no disrespect, Taco Fall. I say that respectfully. But you could tell that they trying to push Chet Holmgren to be a star.
Absolutely.
So that means that, to me, that was Shea team. Shea Gilchrist, Alexander.
Still his team.
I don't know. I think this kid might
that young boy
in.
Get busy.
Yeah, he do get busy.
He got to take the team from Shea as it stands.
Yeah, what I'm saying, the way it looks is like they're gonna try to give the team to Shea. To Chet. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What's your thoughts, people? How serious do you take Summer League, NBA Summer League? Keep the C note with us. While we talking Chet Holmgren, I don't know if you guys play NBA 2K, but there's a rumor out that Chet Holmgren will be the highest rated rookie ever coming into 2K. They're saying he's going to be the first rookie that's an overall 90, I believe. Or 92. I can't. It'll be on the screen.
That's surprising.
But it's just a rumor.
I hope.
Is he that good? Because they're talking about he's coming in better than guys like LeBron, Melo.
That's blasphemous.
He's not better than none of them dudes coming in. And I feel like as far as recent players coming out, anybody who had the more hype, it should have been that high in 2K as a rookie. It should have been Zion.
But let me ask you a
Zion
question.
had a lot of hype.
Do you even think he's going to be the best of his class, of his draft?
Yeah.
You do think, Chet?
Yeah.
I think Banchero is going to be the best.
Banchero. The only advantage Banchero got over him is size. Like as far as bigness, because Chet's 7 foot, he can shoot better.
What about you?
I shout out Mike because I think I want to see if it plays out because Mike is the one that said it, and I kind of agree with him. That the bigger, lanky white guys
he's absolutely wrong about that shit.
Well, name one that hasn't got hurt. Like Porzingis, the only one I can really think of.
Porzingis got hurt a couple times.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But he's saying all the longer white guys.
That don't mean shit because they white. All black guys get hurt too.
No. We're not saying that.
Kevin
but
Durant
we're saying
stayed hurt.
Guys that did this. He said the guys built like.
Because it's few of them. It's not many of them.
Y'all already ruling out that Jabari Smith doesn't even have a chance to have a better outcome.
No,
I'm not ruling.
I'm not ruling nobody out
because, like again, I don't take summer league serious, but a couple of them guys been hooping. Because the boy Ivy, he been hooping for Detroit.
Your team also plays a part in how good you're gonna be because you might have to take a back seat to somebody.
Yeah, see, like I'm saying with Chet. It's like they're gonna give him the green
But
light.
as far as game, Chet got the game. Chet is He's poor man's Kevin Durant. He can shoot. He's a better defender from the gate.
There's some sleepers.
He can handle. Oh yeah, I definitely sleepers.
There's
it's
definitely some
it's
sleepers
two in my
this year
opinion that's
gonna come out.
I think it's
what?
the sleep. There's gonna be the sleeper and possibly rookie of the year.
That boy that y'all got for Golden State, I think is gonna be a sleeper.
That's one of them. That's the sleeper.
Which
that ain't
one?
gonna be rookie of the year. The 6'10" boy that can shoot.
Okay. You talking about boy that got off the other night
Oh,
playing for them? He a foreign boy?
Nah.
He
I
not
think so.
foreign?
I'm not sure. You talking about when they played the Knicks?
I
Not
can't
Moody,
remember
because
who.
Moody had like 30
Nah,
something.
not
the other
Moody.
day.
Not Moody.
Yeah, 30
It was a
against the
big boy that paused.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts on Chet Holmgren being highest rated 2K rookie ever? Is it no cap? Should we call 2K a Uber? Let us
Call them
know.
a
All
Uber.
of a fucking Uber.
It is a rumor though, but so we definitely don't know. But I will say this in advance. It's on you if you buy them tickets. Cause they're already selling Chet to us. I'm keeping it C. No, it's on you.
Chet
if,
good though, man. You can't be sold if you
no,
still
what
got
I'm
game,
saying is if he bans out that was another guy that Mike named Adam Morrison. Saw a link he got it didn't
though. Adam Morrison wasn't no tall and he got Chet 7 foot.
Do you think
Yes.
Luka was kind of sold to himself?
No, Luka
But
get
Luka
busy.
really get busy. Luka really
You know
get
what I'm
busy. All right, listen, real quick. KD, somebody man up here is Kevin Durant. Before I even ask y'all the question, I'm gonna look everybody in the eye and say I'm done with KD. KD open to going back to Golden State. What's your thoughts? Any thoughts on it?
See, this is just my question. I already know why, because of the era we grew up in, but I'm past that shit. I don't have a problem with somebody. At the end of the day, I seen Draymond Green say this. At the end of the day, the NBA is a business. When you play for a team and you ball and they keep you, but when you get a little bit over, they get rid of you and say, oh, it's a business. But when you take it upon yourself and leave, they say you're not loyal. Why is it not a business when a person takes it upon themselves and leaves?
I don't know why it's the same thing, but let me tell you this though, right? Go ahead. Only dudes that's saying that in the league right now is dudes that's riding coattails like Draymond.
What you mean?
Green.
Draymond is his own man. He don't need no help.
Draymond is riding the coattail, man.
Draymond got 4 chips. He don't need no help.
Yes, Draymond. Again, I listen. Love is love, and I'm gonna say this respectfully, and nobody has ever said I was wrong. If Draymond never played on Golden State, we would not be talking about him right now.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree.
That's it. But let's go. Also, real quick though, Dave got extended 2 years of being 20.
Ooh, you seen the last 2 years? 60 million.
now
nigga?
that's
60 million. How y'all feel about that?
I love it.
I'm happy.
Shout
for
out
the brother.
Dame.
Shout out Dame.
Shout out Dame. How about him throwing shots?
Oh, I even love that even more. Anybody who talks shit I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the team I would actually like to see Durant on.
No, because
Portland.
he's talking about dudes like Durant. That's indirectly.
When that happened, he was talking about Durant.
All right, but at the same time, Lillard needs help.
Yeah,
he does need help, but I respect him for being a G about it.
But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with
not too many NBA players that you come across anymore that stick with their homegrown team.
Listen, bro,
wrong with that shit, man.
we're in this era where I'm not used to
Shaq
seeing.
did that shit in his prime, man.
Shaq
Don't
got
tell me
traded.
Shaq
dumped
demanded the trade. Think about it. If he's in Orlando, why would I trade him to one of the best teams in the league?
They didn't trade him to Orlando because
no, I'm talking about he was in Orlando. He got traded to the Lakers, right?
Yeah, and the signage because the Lakers went to offering more money.
Okay, but who did Orlando get in return for? He got Bryant, Grant, Lamar,
it was
all
a
niggas
sign
like that.
and trade because they wasn't willing to pay Shaq.
That's what I'm saying
wanted.
though. But it's still the same fucking thing. He's
Shaq
leaving to go to another team.
Shaq whole movie that year was, I forget who it was, Juwan Howard, Chris Webber, Alonzo Mourning maybe. It'll be on the screen now. He was going to sign with Orlando for this much, and then somebody bust. I think it was Alonzo Mourning bust out with this check, and then he like, oh no, he got this. I deserve way more like this. Mm-hmm. And Orlando more on the note, like, nigga, we already agreed on, you know what I mean? And that's why he got traded.
But whatever the case may be, he wanted to get the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
they didn't want to pay
you
him.
know why he wanted to get out of there?
They didn't want to pay him.
Because Michael Jordan was back in the league. Come on, man.
Come on. Even if that's the case, he still wanted to get traded.
And I also heard there was also some hate and stuff behind
he was hating on Penny.
Yeah. But listen, well, all that being said, he still wanted to get traded, and he got the fuck out of it. Went to one of the best teams in the league.
You know why? You know why? Because he looked at that dumb nigga, and I say this respectfully, Nick Anderson. As soon as they left the court, and Mike, he said whatever he said to Mike about the 4-5 thing, Shaq knew right then and there. Like, it's time to bail. That next year, what happened? They swept us. Yep. And would Mike go back and say that? Mike went back and said some cool stuff.
Mike and G, that's why I fuck with Mike. Man.
But since what you about to say, John?
I was about to say, with all due respect to Kobe, though, I'm sorry, Penny was his best teammate. He
we might gotta save that debate.
I know what you mean as far as passing the ball and all that, but he's not the best player he played with.
He was his best teammate.
Teammate, possibly.
If Shaq would have continued on that same path with Penny, and Penny never would have got hurt. Shaq,
that's what I was about to ask you. So if Penny never got hurt, he's
Shaq never left.
You just saying Kobe just passes him?
Passes who?
Penny. Because Penny was the top.
Kobe's a better player than Penny.
What I'm saying is Penny was
but he wasn't a better
Penny was the best point guard in the league, right? Mm-hmm. What I'm saying, with or without Shaq, Penny got busy after Shaq left until he got hurt. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, without Penny getting hurt, you saying Kobe just blow by him and
yes.
I'm just asking.
We seen what Penny was. Even if he got better,
so he wasn't gonna get no better.
No. Let me finish. Even if he got better, we still seen what he was.
Right.
Even with him, like I said, if he was a big guard with handles. He get to the basket. He had a little mid range. He could shoot a little better. He made people around him better. But at the end of the day, we see what Kobe was.
What I'm saying,
he would never have been better than Kobe.
Let me ask you this, because if you do the time thing right. They were really peaking around the same time. So you're not saying in their career. What I'm saying is you don't think Penny gets better with his jumper? No, I'm asking you about...
It gets better, but it ain't getting better than Kobe's. Okay. He's not a better three-point shooter, not better mid-range.
I guarantee you,
not a better handler.
They would have had a few chips.
Only thing he not a better defender. Only thing I think he had over Kobe was probably handles. If that, and like...
If Shaq never
that's it. I don't even think he was better around the basket and passing the ball.
Got hurt, they would have had
in floor general. He was a better floor general.
Championships down there.
I don't know, but what we gonna do? We gonna come back on the next episode, right? And this is what we gonna do. I want to take Penny's first couple years, but up from his rookie year to when he got hurt, to Kobe being drafted as a rookie to when he finally hit his peak, which was like 4 or 5 years, and evaluate each one's game. At this point in time, because Penny only had like 5 years in when he got hurt. If that, maybe 4 years in. So at 4-year mark, who had the better mid-range jumper? Who had the better fadeaway jumper? Who had the better, we got to revisit that. Because I
gotta do some homework on that one.
Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da.